Os pássaros, Nenê, sit down. Grab it right here. Yes. Good job.
Vamos lá, let's go! Hold on, Lily, hold on.
All right, you guys, here we go. Welcome to the Exotic Resort 2, or if you have been here before, welcome back. One more time, my name is Tuesday, just like today. It's my pleasure being y'all's tour guide. We're going to the first 7 pastures that we're going to be driving through, and throughout all 7 pastures, we're going to be seeing a little over 700 animals, 50 different species, and these guys are about to run around on 137 acres that we have here. You want to watch out for the buckets. Please don't strike for those buckets. We're going to hear a lot of bees very quickly. And right now we are saying hello to Caden. Caden is our oldest dromedary camel at 10 years old. And dromedary means, actually, this is Cooper. My apologies. This is Cooper. He is 7 years old. He's the middle child. Caden's over there by the pond. We say hello to him last. Yes, you just take that piece of feed, place it between your lips, get close to their face, they'll take it right from you. They're very sweet, very gentle animals. It's not every day you get the chance to kiss a camel. Now we are going to head on up and go say hello to Rodney and Ferdinand. Don't worry, we got 2 more camels to swing by throughout this pasture. Now we are going to come across some animals that have some long and huge horns on their heads. It's going to be our job to be wary of horns and antlers, because these animals can't quite help that they have those. But they're all very sweet, and you can feed them with a flat open hand. This is Rodney, our sable antelope, coming up on the right side. Sables are native to Africa. Well, unfortunately, they were hunted down because their horns were considered to be trophies. Now, when held in captivity, they can live up to be 20 years old. Rodney's almost halfway there. He is 9 years old. This is our youngest camel, Cruz. He is 5 years old. He's a bit smaller than Cooper and Caden. Again, Caden's all the way up there by the pond. Caden and Cooper are fully grown and weigh about 1,900 pounds. Cruz here has a little bit of growing to do still, but all 3 of our camels are going up to 25 miles an hour. Now, if you notice how long and thick their eyelashes are. They have 3 sets of eyelashes and 2 sets of eyelids. That's going to help them keep the dust and dirt out of their eyes. So also keep it on their nose. They do have the ability to completely close their nose.
Okay.
All right, guys, head on up here. We're going to go say hello to Ferdinand. He's a Watusi. Now he has some huge horns on his head. Again, we're going to be aware of those horns. We do not want to stick our head in between his horns. So keep your head at a good distance, or you can put your hand out there because you can feed him with a flat open hand. Now this is Ferdinand, he's 3 years old. His horns are hollow, that's how he's able to keep his head up. They're actually filled with this holding structure of blood vessels that helps disperse heat around. And yes, you are more than welcome to reach out there and gently touch Ferdinand's horns. You don't want to push or pour on them.
Oh, Olha o camelo, Landon.
We're going to stay here with Ferdinand a bit longer. Yes, we have one more camel to say hello to. Of course, we have to say hello to all three of our camels. So if you want to go back there and see Ferdinand one more time, please feel free to do so. We're about to head on up and go say hello to Cadence. All right, guys, one more camel. Here we go. And Peyton here is the oldest at 10 years old, and Dromedary camels can live up to be 50. So they're going to be with us for quite some time. Dromedary means that they have one hump on their back. That hump is filled with 80 pounds of fat and nutrients. These guys can drink 53 gallons of water in 3 minutes. That means they can go weeks, even months without food or water. Guys, with two humps, they're called latching camels. They're actually a little bit more aggressive. That's why we only have Dromedary here. Everybody say hello to Kaden. Last chance to kiss or feed a camel. Looks like Cooper's going to follow us the whole way. We are now saying hello to our two oldest camels. We just had to kiss a camel here. That's how long it takes. Their eyelashes are. They got 3 sets of eyelashes, 2 sets of eyelids. That's going to help them keep the dust and dirt out of their eyes. To also keep it out of their nose. They have the ability to completely close their nostrils.
She needs her head on.
All right, you guys, this is it. Say goodbye to Cooper, Kaden, and the rest of the animals in this pasture. Remember, this is only our first pasture. We have 6 more to go. The next one's going to be more on the shorter side since we only have our zebra in there.
I've been looking for someone like you. So damn complicated. Take your time and
This is the largest pond that we're going to be seeing throughout the tour today. We have our ducks, our turtles, our geese, a whole bunch of fish in there. We got bass, perch, and crappie. If you ever happen to stay with us at the safari cabin, you are more than welcome to fish in the pond. These deer coming up on our left are going to be 4 female fallow deer. We're actually seeing 4 different breeds of deer, and we're going to continue to see them throughout the whole tour. The fallow, like those 3, do come with that light chocolate
Hat
with
on
the spots
her.
on them, but they can come with all 3 variations of color, which are chocolate, white, and spotted. The fallow are named to the Mediterranean.
Just put it on her one more time and see.
Safari cabins I have here at the zoo. We have 8 of them in total. They sleep 4 to 8.
Really now? No, ma'am.
In front of each cabin, we have a
You gotta put her head on.
We also have a smoker.
Put her head on, sweetie.
And a playground on site for the guests to enjoy. If you have any questions about those cabins, don't hesitate to ask me. Coming up on either side, so we have the first out of 3 breeds of sheep that we're going to be seeing. They are 2 female Texas doll sheep. Very similar to the black and white sheep that we have exclusively in the cabin petting zoo. And the next pasture is saying hello to our zebra.
I'd be a fool to let you go with someone else. Whatever you want from me, I'll be your man. I'd give it all up just to have you for.
Remember, we do not want to hand feed the zebra. They have top and bottom teeth. Very easy for them to get a hold of your fingers. So you're going to go ahead and drop the food on the ground. If they do happen to get close enough to the tram, you guys to reach through or over the railing, give them a nice scratch on the back. On our way over to our first 2 zebra, we have the beautiful axis deer over here to the right. Deep chocolate coat, bright white spots. That's the only color pattern that they come in. They are native to India, where they're called the Tatal deer. We're going to introduce to Texas until 1932.
Dá comidinha pra ela.
Então só pode jogar, amor. Papa, só pode jogar.
All the zebra that we have here are called Grant zebras. That's going to make them the shortest and stockiest of all zebra breeds. We got a few more up ahead. That's where we're headed. We got two young ones. They're of course going to be the smallest two out of all the zebra, about a year old. And young zebra have the ability to identify their mothers by the stripes on their body. That's because no zebra has identical striping. There are some people like to call them black with white stripes, but that's just because the skin underneath their stripes is black.
She's throwing backwards.
Nanette, cheese. Cheese, Nanette. Nanette, cheese. I got tonight's gonna be a good night.
A few more zebra up ahead. We're going to say a quick hello to them and then head into our next pasture. Let's say hello to our elk. A lot of people do think that the zebra is closely related to the horse when they're actually closely related to the donkey. All animals in the next pasture you can feed with a flat open hand except for those small birds. They'll toss some food on the ground for them. Again, saying hello to our elk in here. We are looking for Houtini. He's our largest and our oldest male elk. It's got a pretty impressive set of antlers on his head. Please do not slip or pull on his antlers.
I'm trying to hold on to.
Lily, what are you doing? Are you dancing, Lily?
It does look like he recently lost a piece of his antlers. We just noticed this morning. And that's happened when he starts knocking them around on trees or tussling with one of the deer. Completely natural. It's actually natural for him to shed these antlers once a year along with our deer. He is a deer breed. And he'll grow them back as well. And when he grows them back, he forms what's called velvet over them. Velvet is this soft, thin layer of blood vessels that not only helps keep those antlers protected as they grow, also helps the animal regulate their body temperature. And the velvet will eventually shed off when the antlers are fully grown. And all the elk that we have here, we have white and brown ones. They're albino. There's no blast in their DNA that doesn't say color. Now the elk share this pasture with some mouflon sheep. I'll see them over here to the right. Older male mouflons are known for their tri-colored coat. All mouflons are known for their excellent climbing skills. What makes them special is that there is a theory that all modern sheep can come with mouflons.
Come here. Come here.
Moving up slowly, saying hello to the rest of the female elk. In the next pasture, we are looking for the world's largest birds. I can see a female ostrich from here. So we're going to spend a little bit more time with our elk. If you guys want to feed them one more time, they'll head on up into the next pasture. Heading at us, we do have, again, that small bird that we saw in the first pasture. These are some common gray ones, but we also have some white ones running around throughout the rest of the pastures. The white ones are a little bit more rare. And by their color, both the same breed of bird, and these guys are considered to be the fourth largest bird in the world. They are called greater rhea birds. There are two kinds of them, actually. The greater and the lesser. The lesser just a bit smaller. They can tell them apart from the ostrich because the rhea bird is not a baby ostrich. If you look down at their toes, the rhea birds have 3 toes. The ostrich in the there you go. Ostrich in the next pasture only has 2 toes. Again, the rhea bird is native to South America, can weigh up to 80 pounds and up to 40 miles an hour.
It's like I'm in a Zumba class.
True. Give Lily some food.
For the ostrich and the emu is slightly larger than the rhea bird, smaller than the ostrich, has a football-shaped body. For both of the world's largest birds, we're going to let them eat directly out of the bucket. We do not want to hand feed them. So just have a firm grip on your bucket, hold it out there, and they are going to touch the food right off the top, dropping the food on the ground for the rhea birds. Everybody else we can feed with a flat open hand. Okay, we have a female ostrich on the left, one laying down over here to the right. If you like to feed this one over here, hold your bucket out there. Looks like our male and another female at the bottom of the hill. We're going to be swinging by them in just a little bit. Wide open hand for everybody else. Small 10 animals are called audads. They're babies. They're going to be over here to the right. Here's another one. And the audad sheep have the ability to look all the way around their head. When they start ramming heads, that ram is equal to the force of 2,400 pounds. They do have this balloon-like gland in their forehead that does keep them from getting any brain damage. Larger 10 animals are called the eland antelope. They are considered to be the largest breed of antelope in the world. Also the slowest, only runs to about 25 miles an hour.
Tá voltando, Felipe!
It's clear an 8-foot fence. So for their size, they do have very good jumping ability. Taking it slow here, gonna swing by another female ostrich. If you get the chance to watch your eyes first eat, it's that they're just swallowing that food whole. They don't have any teeth, so to help grind up that food in their second stomach, they also swallow small rocks and pebbles. Right now down to the bottom of this hill, we'll swing by our male ostrich. Again, his name is Elvis. He is a bit more passionate about that feed. So if you choose to feed him, please make sure you have a firm grip on your bucket.
Our jackets are falling on the ground.
Oh no. I thought it was gonna be cold, but
This guy weighs about 300 pounds when he stands fully straight up, reaching about 9.2 feet tall. Female ostriches can also reach over 9 feet tall, but they do weigh a little less than a male. Both male and female ostriches can run up to 43 miles an hour. So despite them being
My
larger
dad
than
wants
the
to give
emus
them some.
and the beavers, they are adapted. They have very strong legs. Their kicks are lethal, even to the force of 2,000 pounds. And the talon on their toe does help them disavow some animals. Moving up a bit here to get a closer look at our Asian water buffalo.
Huh?
They do not prefer to eat out of people's hands, but it's still cool to get a closer look at these animals. They can also be native to Africa, weigh up to about 1,900 pounds when fully grown, and they run up to 30 miles an hour. They're excellent swimmers. They can hold their breath underwater for a full 5 minutes.
Is she okay?
I looks like we have another female ostrich here, so we're only sitting here for a second. Somebody wants to feed an ostrich one more time. Once we get on the road, we're heading into the next pasture. Now the female ostriches are pretty gentle while eating out of the bucket. So while they're doing so, you can reach out there and pet their neck and feathers.
Nossa, tá faminta essa. Muita fome.
Alright guys, saying goodbye to the animals in here, heading into the next one to say hello to the bison, North American bison. Hey guys, a little bumpy here. Again, looking for the North American bison. They're one of my favorite animals that we have here. They do weigh a bit more than the buffalo. So the bison can weigh up to 21, sometimes 2,200 pounds when fully grown. And they can also run up to 30 miles an hour. So despite their size, they are just as quick. It looks like we have one of our beautiful Ginsburg antelope and her young one right behind her. These guys don't prefer to eat out of people's hands, so we're just going to closer look at them. They're known for those long horns and the black markings on their face. Very good at regulating their body temperature. They can raise that body temp to about 114 degrees. So one of the few animals that we don't have to worry about during winter. Also have a very good metabolism. They go up to 30 days without drinking any water. Again, head over to a bison over there. A little food in your hand, hold it over their nose and drop it in their mouth. That's how you're going to feed them. Bison do have very long tongues, so you might get licked by one today. So just a heads up, their tongues are textured, does sort of feel like sandpaper.
Esse é o hotel que eles têm aqui.
Over their nose.
Ó, here, baby, here. Põe a comida aí pra eles comerem. Não, você coloca na sua mão, pai. Tem que botar na mão o buffalo.
Vai rápido, mãe.
Tá vindo aí, ó. Pode. Pode na mão esse.
A lot of people like to call the bison a buffalo and a buffalo bison. Their names are very easily interchangeable. But surprisingly, the two animals are not closely related. They're two completely different animals. They can't even interbreed. The bison can interbreed with yaks and other domesticated cattle. And when that happens, the animal is called a buffalo. The bison are native to North America and Europe. And when they're first born, they are covered in this reddish-orange coat. So as babies, they're nicknamed the red dog.
Spotlight goes cold, curtains come down. Chairs are all stacked and there's no one around. Nobody's playing. You'll still be playing. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a woman.
Alright, y'all, let's go over here and get a closer look at our red kangaroos. Again, just looking, going to toss our kangaroos any feed. These guys are on a special diet.
Yeah, you got this buffalo.
Our largest male in here, when he stands fully extended on his back tail, got reach almost 7 feet tall. A few of our females do have a baby in their pouch, and they can hold the baby in their pouch for up to a year. So they typically will keep the baby in there for about 9 months. Like this female here, you can see her pouch hanging down. She has the baby in there. The reason they'll only typically keep the baby in there for 9 months is because they can technically hold 3 babies at once. It's like a cycle. So on that 9-month mark, they will kick the baby in the pouch out. So the next one can hop in there. This one has a baby in her pouch.
We're going to feed them this way. Feed them like this. There we go. Feed them like that.
And the next one is saying hello to our llamas. Llamas are very sweet animals. You can feed them with a flat open hand. Really soft along their neck area. You guys want to reach out there and pet them. But llamas also have the ability to shoot green spit up to 10 feet. So you do want to watch out for that. We're going to be able to feed all the animals in the next pasture with a flat open hand except for those birds.
We are here at the exotic zoo in Texas. It's in Johnson City, Texas, called Exotic Petting Zoo. Hope you're enjoying.
Right out the gate, the animals with the white coat and that gray on it as well. I call the Attic antelope, also known as the screw horn or the corkscrew antelope by the shape that those horns grow in. Native to the Sahara Desert, and they are on the critically endangered species list, with there being less than 100 of them left in the wild. Here come our llamas, who are flat open hand. Llamas are social. They're going to come along with us throughout the pasture. We look further out to our left, we do have some animals with that reddish brown coat, black stripes along their feet. They're over there grazing. They are called the Nilgai antelope, considered to be the largest Asian antelope in the world. Cool fact about their females, every birth that follows that first birth will every single time have a set of twins. Alright, to the top of this hill. Might park it there for a bit so you guys can feed along there one more time. Maybe have a few of them still coming along with us. Also get a closer, even closer look at the nilgai antelope. And I believe we do have some bear singer deer up here. The bear singer are considered to be the largest breed of deer in the world. Named to India just like the axis, also known as the swamp deer. This is actually our baby nilgai over here to the right. He is just a few weeks old. As he matures, he's gonna like this guy over here. Has that darker coat. As the male nilgai mature, their coat gets darker. So as fully grown males, they're also known as the blue bulls.
Oh, cuspiu, a lama cuspiu.
Now this smaller deer that has the dark chocolate coat over here to the left, that's going to be a Sika. Sika is usually slightly larger than average, with all three variations of color just like a
Eu vi, eu
fallow.
tava filmando.
And native to East Asia. And then we also have the bear singer deer over there again. Those are going to be all four the different breeds of deer that we have here. Time to head into that seventh and final pasture. We just have one more stop on the tour today. It's going to be with our Scottish Highlander cows. We only have one bird in this last pasture. That singular emu right there. We also have one little piggy. His name is Pumbaa. So we over here to the left. And then we have this singular four-horn sheep. His name is Jacob. They're also known as the Jacob sheep. Apparently his breed can grow 2 to 6 horns. He kind of hops between this pasture that he's in and the pasture that we're in. Also along with these guys, we have the black bucky antelope, tan-top white-bellied animal.
Pumba.
Named after their males. As their males mature, their coat gets darker, pretty much black in color. I believe our Scotties are going to be all the way in the pasture. So as we head over to them, get a closer look at a few more animals.